One of my followers on this app recently shared with me a video in which a parent was talking about their baby's traumatic brain injury at birth due to birth trauma. And the parent was saying that this entire ordeal has just been too much. There's no way that they're going to go through with a lawsuit because a lawsuit is not going to reverse the brain damage. And the only thing that it's going to do is just give them money. And this was just something that, look, they just couldn't do it. Before I get too deep into this video, first of all, I want to say, every family has that right to say that. Every family has the right to say, look, this is just something that I'm not doing it. We are not doing this. I just want to say with this video, I think that sometimes what can get lost with all of this is that there is a baby that is also going through this also. There's a baby that's here. And that baby also with birth injury or birth trauma situations, that baby can have their own claim for what happened to them. Yes, the parents have their claims. Yes, they do. But the baby also will be able to make their own claim about everything. And I think that sometimes that entire concept is lost with all of this. And let's be honest, when a baby has suffered a traumatic brain injury, this can be a lot for that baby. That baby is going through a lot. Remember, with a traumatic brain injury, the baby could have challenges walking. The baby could have challenges talking. The baby could have challenges swallowing. The baby could have challenges with posture. The baby could have challenges with muscle issues, muscle tone. The baby could have challenges with hearing, either in one ear, hearing loss in one ear or both ears. Baby could have challenges with vision, could have vision loss in one eye or both eyes. There could be cognitive issues. There could be gastrointestinal issues. In other words, there could be a lot of challenges that baby is having to go through with this. And the law in a lot of states, or in some states, even recognizes that babies access to their claim, because sometimes what can happen is the baby can have more time to be able to bring their claim than the parents. In other words, the parents have a shorter statute of limitations than the baby. And this can be because the baby is allowed to age through. The baby is allowed to grow up some before their statute begins to run. So I just think that with this entire process, sometimes the baby can get lost in everything. And if this baby, in some instances, some of these children, they're not going to be babies forever. They're going to grow up. They're going to be 5. They're going to be 10. They're going to be 15. They're going to be 20. They're going to be 30, 40, 50. In other words, they can outlive the parents. And what's going to be in place as they get older? Do they not have the right to be able to have resources? And when I'm saying resources, that's code for money. Do they not have the right to be able to have money to access the best wheelchairs, the best mobile devices, the best therapies, retrofitted housing? Do they not have the right to be able to be able to do this? So I just want to put all of this together for you, because like I said, sometimes I think that the child's aspect, the child is lost in all of this. And I just want to just share that with you today. If you have more questions about this topic or this concept, maybe your baby has suffered a traumatic brain injury like HIE and you have questions as to what caused it. Maybe it wasn't genetic. Maybe it wasn't developmental. Maybe it was the actions of the doctors, the nurses, the hospital. Maybe they have caused this. If they have, and you have these types of questions that I've talked about in this video today, there's a telephone number down below. What I invite you to do is go and pick up the phone and call me, call my office. Remember, initially it cost you nothing to talk with us about your baby story and about what happened. Make sure that when you contact my secretary, you contact my office, leave them a good date, pick a date and a time. They're going to give you my calendar, pick a date and a time for us to be able to call you back. So that's important. And also, remember to have a good working email, That is important. One more thing before I get out of here today. I practice law here in the state of Maryland, and I know that from time to time, because this video is on the internet, it's on the apps, it's on our website, it's on, it's in places where I can't control who's going to watch it. We will get individuals who will contact us. They're not in Maryland. They're in the United States, but they're not in Maryland. If that's you, and this is something that we think we can assist you with, just understand that we have to use what we call co-counsel or local counsel. In other words, an attorney in your state. And that's something that we can work to help you with. But I just want to make sure that you understand that co-counsel or that local counsel aspect of things if you are not here in the state of Maryland. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here in the state of Maryland at Boston Largo LLC. We'll talk with you next time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.